How do I deal with criticism or concern from others? Dealing with criticism or concern from others about your choice to have a home birth can be challenging, but it's really important to remember that this is your birth experience, not theirs. Educating yourself, again, is the most important thing you can do, whether you're well informed about the safety, benefits and potential challenges of home birth. You can confidently discuss your decision with others. And it's also helpful to share the reasons behind your choice. You might explain how you've chosen a skilled midwife or doula, how you prepared your home and educated yourself about the birth process. If you've chosen a free birth, you can share how you've researched, prepared, and trusted your body's natural ability. Sometimes simply sharing the steps you've taken to ensure a safe and positive experience can help alleviate others' concerns. If you encounter persistent criticism, it's okay to set boundaries. I certainly would. You might say something like, "I appreciate your concern, but this is a decision I've made after careful consideration and I feel confident in it." And also just surround yourself with supportive people who respect your choices and focus on what feels right for you and your baby. What support systems are available for home birth? Having a strong support system is crucial when planning a home birth. This includes finding a skilled midwife, if that's part of your plan, hiring a doula, and surrounding yourself with supportive family and friends. And if you're considering a free birth, your support system may look a little different, perhaps a trusted partner, friend, or community of like-minded mothers who can offer emotional and practical support. One practical idea is to get your friends and family to sign up for a meal train instead of giving unnecessary material present. I would have been so happy to get this, but I would be happy to give this to someone also. You always learn something new. This way, you'll have nutritious meals delivered to your door, which can be especially helpful if you have other kids to care for. They don't even have to, come for a visit if you don't want to. Just leave the food outside the door and then, trust me, this kind of support is invaluable during those first few weeks postpartum. Or you could stuff your freezer, if you have a big freezer, with prepared freezer meals. That's what I did for my second birth. Additionally, consider joining online and local home birth communities or Facebook groups dedicated to home birth are a great resource also, where you can ask questions, share your experiences, and connect with other moms who have been through it. These communities can offer emotional support and just practical advice, making you feel less alone in your journey. How can I create a birth plan for a home birth? Creating a birth plan for your home birth is an important step in making sure your wishes are respected and that everyone involved knows what to expect. And your birth plan should include your preferences for labor, delivery, and postpartum care, such as how you want to manage the pain, who you want present during the birth, and any other specific rituals or practices that are important to you. But it's also important to prepare for the unexpected. In case of a transfer or emergency, have a birth plan ready for the hospital as well. This plan should outline your preferences for interventions, pain management, and how you want your baby to be cared for immediately after birth. By having both plans in place, you ensure that your wishes are known, no matter where your birth ultimately takes place. What are the benefits of home birth? There are so many benefits to having a home birth, and for me, they made all the difference in my experiences. I think one of the biggest advantages was the easier recovery. Without the routine interventions common in hospitals like episiotomies or C-sections or anything like that, my body was able to heal more naturally and quickly. I had no tearing with my last birth, and I really believe that was due to the natural techniques and calm environment I had at home, and also the pool, the warm water. Another major benefit was the uninterrupted bonding time with our baby. Right after birth, we were able to follow all my requests without any interruptions. I could spend at least an hour, I think it was more than an hour, in the warm pool with the baby. I could eat, drink, and just move around as I pleased, which really added to my overall comfort. Being in our own home allowed me to move freely during early labor, which really helped me stay relaxed and in control. Both of our babies, who were born at home, came into the world so calmly, just looking around and taking everything in. They were just looking at us with their big eyes, and they had no big cries, just, the healthy little cry, and they were, immediately comforted by the warm water and my touch and my hug. And we can actually, feel the difference in their personalities compared to our firstborn, who was born in a hospital. It's hard to explain, I don't want to say anything that is not true, but as their parents, we could feel this calmness in the early months. It's nothing major now that they're bigger, but it was definitely noticeable when they were little. The gentle, undisturbed transition into the world that a home birth provides is something truly, truly special. What should I consider when deciding between home birth and hospital birth? Deciding between a home birth and a hospital birth is a personal choice, and it's important to consider that what feels right for you and your family also. You can start by thinking about your own comfort level. Do you feel confident in your ability to birth at home? Are you comfortable with the idea of not having immediate access to medical interventions? You should also consider your health and pregnancy history. Home birth is generally recommended for low-risk pregnancies, so it is crucial to discuss your options with your midwife or healthcare provider to see if you're a good candidate, I guess, for home birth. If you are considering a free birth, take your time to assess your physical and mental readiness, as well as, your ability to prepare for potential challenges and independently. Another factor to consider is the environment you want to give birth in, because home birth offers the comfort and familiarity of being in your own space, where you can move around freely, eat, drink, and relax without the typical interruption of a hospital setting. In contrast, a hospital birth provides immediate access to medical technology and interventions if needed, which might be reassuring for some moms. It's also really important to think about your support system. Do you have a midwife you trust? Is your partner supportive of a home birth? Or if you're planning a free birth, do you have the resources and confidence to manage the process on your own? Ultimately, the decision comes down to what feels safest and most empowering for you, whether at home or in a hospital. The best birth setting is the one where you feel supported and respected and in control of your own experience. What resources are available to learn more about home birth? Educating yourself is key when considering a home birth, and there are plenty of resources available to help you make an informed decision. You can start with some foundational reading, like Ina May Gaskin's books of childbirth and spiritual midwifery. They are excellent resources that offer a wealth of knowledge on natural childbirth. These books not only provide practical advice, but also include inspiring stories from other mothers who have had home births. And joining Facebook groups or other online communities can also be incredibly valuable. These groups are just full of personal stories and advice and support from other moms who have been through the experience. And reading these real-life accounts can give you a better sense of what to expect and how to prepare. If you're interested in a free birth, there are also dedicated communities and resources that focus on empowering mothers who choose to birth without professional assistance. These groups often share tips, success stories, and advice on how to prepare for a safe and supportive free birth experience. In addition to reading and online communities, you might also consider attending local childbirth classes that focus on home birth or natural birth techniques. These classes can provide hands-on learning and connect you with other expectant parents who might share your interest in home birth. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel in your decision. And remember, this is your birth experience, and the more informed you are, the more empowered you'll be to make the choices for you and your baby. To any mom to be watching this, I want you to know that you are strong, and whatever path you choose for your birth is the right one for you. Trust your instincts, lean on your support, and know that you are capable of amazing things. Birth is a deeply personal journey, and however it unfolds, it's your journey to shape. Surround yourself with love, support, and information, and trust in the incredible strength that you hold within you. You are more powerful than you can imagine. And your birth experience can be a beautiful reflection of that strength.